Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to feature some of the products that I'm currently using for my everyday makeup routine. This is perfect for spring, perfect for summer, and perfect for those days that you need your makeup to last. I think that's the key word with these products is they are long lasting and they have a lot of longevity to them without making your face look worn over time. I really enjoyed filming this video and I hope you enjoy watching it. Please let me know what your current favorite face products are at the moment, because as soon as I'm done with these, I like to switch it out. I am someone that loves trying new products, so although this is currently what I'm using, this is not what I'm gonna be using forever. I always incorporate new products into my routine. I also wanna mention two things. I apologize for not having a video up this past Monday. I had an incident with my camera, but it's back, so please stay tuned on Monday because we will be back with the weekly vlog. And again, every Thursday we'll have a video kind of just towards whatever I felt like filming for that day. Also, this halter is from Forever 21 and it's featured in my Forever 21 spring try-on haul, so definitely click that link. I think that's a pretty sufficient intro, so let's head on to the tutorial. Okay, so I have 3 prepping steps. The first one is going to be to put my hair back because I never want to get makeup in my hair or have my hair kind of ruin my makeup. So I do just put my hair back in a ponytail. Second thing is I like to apply a chapstick because I am going to be wearing lipstick, and chapstick just helps prevent any crackage that your lips might have if you have chapped lips. You don't want that, we want a smooth surface. So it's just an EOS lip balm, nothing crazy. The next step, I don't know why, but I always have to brush out my eyebrows, and like I can tell that this eyebrow is going a little crazy already. So for me, I just need to see what I'm working with, and for me that's fresh brows. Really combed through, just kind of creates the blank canvas. So now we are ready to start. I have been using this L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock Primer. I think it definitely adds a nice sheer tint. It helps my makeup stay on long, and it just kind of gives you that glow that you're looking for, especially in the spring and summertime. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my face into the areas that usually you would have your makeup separate a little bit. Maybe you just need that extra coverage. So for me, it's around my nose, underneath my nose, kind of in my chin area, and of course my T-zone. So I'm gonna rub that out, and I do like to kind of bring it down on my neck as well. So I'm just gonna be looking in this little mirror because I find that it's gonna be the easiest for me to apply this. I have not done a tutorial in God knows how long, so we're back, baby. I'm gonna start with the Garnier Skin Active. This is, I can't even see what it says. It's an anti-dark circle eye roller. There's so many different companies that have various variations of this. I really like the Garnier one. It's just the one that I continue to repurchase. And this is a beauty step. If you don't have this in your foundation routine yet, you are gonna see why you need it. So I just apply it underneath my eyes, on top of my eyelids as well, and it just really helps cancel out any dark circles that I have. I do have dark veins as well, so it just kind of makes my skin tone even, and again creates that blank canvas for me to work on. So right now for concealer, I'm currently using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This stuff is okay. Would I repurchase it again? No. I think that there are so many other drugstore concealers that work just as well, but I did want to try it out, so here we are. This is what I'm working with. So of course I'm going to apply it where my dark circles are. I do apply it on my lid, apply it in the inner corner. I'm gonna be looking crazy in a second. And then this is actually nice that I do have some blemishes and red marks because I'm gonna show you how I conceal them. I like to conceal underneath my nose. Again, I have some veins. And then I just put the concealer right where my red marks are to let people think that I don't have any. And for the most part, I usually don't have bad skin, but right now we do, but it's perfect because, you know, that's life. Your skin freaks out occasionally. So I just like to take my ring finger and kind of wipe that in. Now, wipe wouldn't be the right term, but I do kind of essentially wipe at first, and then I like to pat it out. Of course, you want to be careful with your eye area. That's the area that's going to get the most damage and is easiest to wrinkle. I do like to apply another concealer. I like multiple layers of concealer. It's just what works for me. This is the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. and the color I have in this is Fair. I also forgot to mention that my NARS Creamy Concealer, this is in medium 1 Custard. So those are the colors that I'm currently working with. This has a sponge tip applicator, so I'm just gonna put a light dot underneath my eye, and again, just kind of pat it in. For my foundation, I'm using the Becca. This is the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. The color I have is Nude. And then I'm taking this with my Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki. This is the F80. I really don't need a full coverage foundation. I do just like to even out my skin tone. So that's what this does for me. And what I'll do is I'll just take the product right on the brush and kind of stipple it on my face. So I'll put that product where I know that I'm gonna need the coverage, like so, and use it all up, girl. Get all of that product. This stuff is expensive. And now what I'll do is just kind of buffer it out. So that's the point of these kabuki brushes, is they're just really easy to distribute product, and I just kind of brush it on my face. This is a nice light coverage foundation, but it can be buildable, I would say. But for me, it just gives that perfect application and coverage that I need to kind of still make my skin appear to be skin. You don't want it to look like you're wearing a mask. And again, because of that, make sure you go underneath your neck and your jawline. We don't want any signs of this makeup, because girl, we woke up like this. We are just this naturally flawless, or we would like to make ourselves appear so. For powder, I am using the Milani Natural Conceal and Perfect. It's shine proof and it's a powder. So that's what that looks like. And I just take a decent amount and kind of apply it where I need to. I don't need much powder. I just kind of go all over my face and just set that foundation and concealer. To set my concealer, I do switch brushes. This is the e.l.f. Stipple brush. Small stipple brush, so as you can see, and I'll just again dip that in the powder and apply underneath my eyes. Bronzer is going to be my next step. This is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and today I'm using this wide angle contour brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk. So I don't have much left, as you can see, so I am kind of scraping the edges. But why I like this brush is because it really just does the contour for you. Again, you can kind of see where your contour is, where your cheekbones hit. It's that little kind of hollow area. If you're not sure, obviously, the handy old dandy trick, but I kind of know where my contour is. So I just follow that line naturally and kind of start from the center and brush outwards. If you think your contour is a little too harsh, I kind of like to brush it down a little bit and just kind of even out that product. I will add a little bit more product and kind of frame my face. So just kind of go around your forehead. You can go down your nose you want, around your lips. And again, if you want to bring some product down to your neck, just to make it all blend seamlessly. On top of that, I will apply the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in Deep Bronzer. It kind of has a little bit more of a glowy coverage and adds a little bit of luminosity to your skin, and I like that. Again, I live in Florida. Let's see how many times I could say that in this video as well. But because of that, it's spring, it's hot around here, and dewy skin is just the look. I like looking like I just got back from the islands, even if I'm just not, and I'm sitting in my house. So if you do think that your bronzer is looking a little bit too harsh, I like applying this NYX banana powder. I just think it really blends out the product and kind of makes that face more defined. So what I mean by that is I will apply such to the brush and kind of trace underneath where my bronzer is. And it just really shapes out your lines for you and carves out where you want your contour to be. I do also like to apply it around my nose because that's where I think sometimes the bronzer can get a little streaky, and then I will apply it to my forehead as well. For blush, I am using Ulta's Mineral Blush. This is in Tiger Lily. I really like this color. It's very glowy and mauve and natural at the same time. So I'm gonna apply that with e.l.f.'s powder brush, and I'm just going to hit the apples of my cheeks and kind of fan that outwards. And then what would a foundation routine be without a highlight? This is the Becca highlight in Champagne Pop. Mine's broken, so I'm not gonna go ahead and show you the color because that would get everywhere. But I'm just going to use my Sigma. Again, these brushes are old, so the names have come off, but it's kind of like a contour brush. It has that angled feature on it. I'm just gonna highlight my cheekbones. Look at that though. Again, anywhere that the sun would hit your face. So your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose. I like to highlight my Cupid's bow. You can highlight above your eyelids, but I don't really. I'm just going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, and just kind of gives me that pop. You can see what I'm talking about. It just really makes your eyes look more awake and refreshed and dreamy, which is what we're going for. If you do want to make your eyes appear a little bit more deep, I like to take a bronzer and just kind of add that to my crease area. Nothing dramatic, just add a little bit of emphasis to where your crease is. Now it's time for brows. I'm just gonna brush through them again. Do I have an obsession? Yes, I do. I'm using MAC's brow powder in Espresso. This is the MAC 266 SE. It's just a angled liner brush. And I take the eyeshadow powder, because that's exactly what it is, and kind of just follow the natural shape of my brows. The brow pomade I'm using is by NYX. This is the Tame and Frame, and the color is Brunette. Again, so you're just gonna trace over where you put that eyeshadow and just kind of define the lines a little bit more. I am gonna set my brows with this Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. The brush on this has kind of a flat top, and then it does have some fibers for you to comb out your brows. So I'm just gonna apply that lightly over my brows. And then of course, what do you know, I am going to comb through them afterwards. Before I curl my eyelashes, I'm going to apply this Rimmel London. This is just a nude eyeliner. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes with the Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler. I do like to apply 2 layers of mascara. The first one is going to be the Maybelline Total Temptation. And then I do have this sample of the Este Lauder Sumptious Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. So I just, again, like to apply 2 different mascaras because it gives me 2 different looks. For lips, I'm using this LA Girl lip liner in Dark Peach. LA Girl has amazing lip liners for the price. Like, go to your local CVS or Walgreens and check it out. If you don't have one of these, you're sleeping, so just saying. For lipstick, this is a sample from Bite, and it is in Chai. Last but not least, because I live in Florida, and of course if you live anywhere else, set your makeup. You just put in all this time and effort to ensure that your face looks beautiful, so make sure it stays looking beautiful. This is the kissndMAKEUP, the makeup finishing spray for oil control. I like to shake it up and apply about 3 sprays. Fan it out. And that is it for this makeup look. This is my everyday routine. I really like it because it's so versatile and it can be paired with any lipstick. I think it's perfect for summer, perfect for spring, and really accentuates your natural features. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next one, I will see you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.